Okay, today programming today uh, as in basics of programming, C programming. You can say. See here. It's continuation of yesterday class. Okay, syntax and display for declarations. Okay, int variable list. Next double variable list. And a character variable list. Nothing but you can see there. Those are the syntax for declarations of a variable. Declaration of a variable. Okay, here you can see that variable data type and variable name. Data type space variable name. Data type nothing but what integer data type. Variable name variable list. And here example int count and large. Okay, double x y z. Okay, and data type character first initial and next data type character answer. Okay, here interpretation you can see here a memory cell is allocated for each name in the variable list. The type of data to be stored in each variable. Okay, each specified at the beginning of the statement. At the beginning of the statement. Okay, one statement may extend over multiple lines. One statement may extend over multiple lines. A single data type can appear in more than one variable declaration. A single data type can appear in more than one variable declaration. So the following two declaration sections are equally acceptable ways of declaring the variables. Rate, okay, time and age. Rate and time and age. Okay. Next, hello Bhaskar. Bhaskar. ఇక్కడ సిద్దిపేట ఈ ఆన్లైన్ క్లాస్ ఉంది కదా మళ్ళీ చేస్తాను నేను మీకు ఓకే చేశారు కదా వైదేహి మేడం మ్యాథ్స్ నేను తర్వాత మాట్లాడతాను మీతో ఓకే okay. Next here double rate. Okay, double data type that is called rate time and int age. Okay, you can write down that in multiple lines. Here you can see double rate, integer age and double time. Okay, these two are here one, but here you can write down a single statement. Here you can write down more than one multi-line. Okay, in C programming, each and every line end with semicolon. Yes, in C programming, each and every line end with a semicolon. End with a semicolon. Okay. Next, next here you can see identifiers. There are three categories of identifiers in C. Okay, those are reserved words, a word that has a special meaning in the C language. Okay, example main, void, integer, float, character. Okay, next while, do while. Okay, for, break. Okay, these all are the keywords. These all are reserved keywords in C programming. Reserved words are just that they cannot be used for any other purpose. So those are reserved keywords are there in C programming. Those you can't use for any other purpose. Only that purpose only you can use. Okay, you can't use those keywords as a variable name. Okay, those keywords you can't use it as a variable name. Okay, and also those are called keywords. Those are called keywords. And standard identifiers. Standard identifier nothing but a word that also has a special meaning in C. Okay, like the printf function, scanf function. Okay, these are the example for that. However, their use can be redefined, but it is not recommended. Their what is that one? Their use can be redefined, but it is not recommended. Okay, next here you can see printf and scanf. Those inside the syntax of those printf inside you can write down control string. and next comma, argument list, argument 1, argument 2, argument 3, like that you can write down. Okay, number of arguments are there, those arguments are separated by comma operator. And scanf also, here scanf nothing but you can read the values by using that, and there also you can use comma, okay, separate for the variable variables. Okay, and however their use can be redefined but it is not recommended. Okay, next, user defined identifiers. User defined identifier is a word used by the programmer. Okay, the word, a word used by the programmer to name program constants and variables. To name program constants and variables, those are called user defined identifier. Reserved keywords and standard identifiers and user defined identifiers. User defined identifiers. Okay, next, reserved words meaning you can see here. Integer is there. Integer nothing but integer indicates that the main function returns an integer value. Integer indicates that the main function returns an integer value. Okay, next, void is there. Void indicates that the main function receives no data from the operating system. No data from the operating system. Okay, that is called a void. That purpose we are using void. And double nothing but double indicates that the memory cells store real number. Okay, those memory cells stores a real number. Next, return is there. Return controls from the main function to the opening system. Returns controls return controls from the main function to the operating system. Here you can see int nothing but integer indicates that the main function returns an integer value. Purpose we are using integer. And void nothing but here indicates that the main function receives no data from the operating system. Okay, next, double nothing but here indicates that the memory cell stores real numbers. Those. Okay, next, return nothing but controls from the main function to the operating system. User defined identifiers, you can see here rules for that. Identifier must consist only of letters, digits, and underscore. Only of letters, digits, and underscore. Must not begin with a digit. Must not begin with a digit. Okay, limit length of identifier, limit length of identifier to maximum of 31 symbols. To maximum of 31 symbols. Okay, do not use a C reserved word as an identifier. What are the keywords are there? Those are reserved words. Those words we can't use as a identifier or as a variable name. Okay, those you can use as keywords only. Okay, those keywords you can't use as identifiers. Okay, and here in a user defined identifier you can't use you must not begin with a digit. Okay, those are must not begin with a digit. Okay, limit length of identifier to maximum of 31 symbols. Okay, do not use a C reserved word as an identifier. Okay, and the C compiler is case sensitive. Here the C compiler is case sensitive. Okay, it differentiates between uppercase and lowercase letters. It differentiates with, okay, uppercase and between uppercase and lowercase letters. Okay, thus the identifiers small r a t rate and capital R is there, remaining a small a t, and capital R a t is there. Which word you can use, that word must ensure you can use in programming only. Okay, suppose in variable name rat is there, small rat you can use in program anywhere, small rat, and capital rat is there, capital rat you can use. Okay, next are considered to be different identifiers are there. Okay, be careful but adopt a consistent style. Okay, be careful but adopt a consistent style you can use there. Okay, note that all C reserved words, that all C reserved words, okay, that all C reserved words and the names of standard library, okay, functions are in lowercase only. Okay, those reserved keywords and names of standard library functions all are in lowercase only. Okay, those you can write down anywhere in lowercase only. Okay, you can't write down those in uppercase letter. You can't write down those other thing in uppercase letters. Okay. And next one common practice is to use uppercase for constants and to use lowercase for all other identifiers. Okay, what are the constants are there? Constants purpose you can use uppercase letter, and what are those identifiers are there? Those identifiers purpose you can use only lowercase letters, lowercase letters. Okay, next. Okay, here this is the compiler is a case sensitive. That's why what are the capital letters are there? Those you can use as capital letters, and small letters are there. Those you can use as small letters only. Okay, you can't change capital to small or small to capital. Okay, and here a common practice is to use uppercase for constants, all constants, and a lowercase for all other identifiers. Lowercase for all other identifiers. Okay. Program style hints. How we can write down a program in C programming. A program that looks good is easier to read, understand, and debug. Understand it, debug. You can see here a program that looks good is easier to read me and understand and debug is those all are easier to read, understand, and debug is easier. Okay, why means when a good programmer looks good, then when you can see that program, then automatically you can identify what is that one and what is this one, and which one is for loop and which one is while loop, like that. Those just opening braces and closing braces, those are not things you can mention there. Okay, clearly, then you when you can see, and then automatically you can identify that one, this one, and this one, that one, like that. Okay, one always choose meaningful identifier names only. Always choose meaningful identifiers, nothing. But you can see, suppose one program is there. That program, we convert miles to kilometers or kilometers to miles. Then you can use those words only for that. Okay, other words you can't use there. Okay, when you can use those words, then you got a idea. Okay, for that the 1 kilometer is equal to one. 1 mile is equal to 1.6 kilometers, or 1.06 kilometers, or 1.60 kilometers, something there. Okay, next here identifier miles is better than m. You can write down, okay, you can write down only miles. Okay, that is better than m. Okay, you mentioned there m is a letter. M is a letter. Okay, we can't find out which one that one. When you can use miles, then that is a meaningful, that is a meaningful word. Okay, next second one, if identifier consists of two or more words, okay, separate words by an underscore symbol. You can see here kilometers for miles, kilometers for miles. Three words are there. Those three words are we can combine by using underscore symbol. Is better than, this one is better than this one. Okay, you can write down kms, kilometers per mile. When you can see this one, you can't identify which one that one. Okay, what is the variable? You can't remember that variable name. When you can see this one, you just simply remember that variable name. Okay, easily understandable way you can declare a variable. You can give a name of a variable. Okay, next, avoid excessively long names. Okay, you can avoid excessive names, long names. Avoid typing errors. Okay, there kms underscore per underscore mile is better than kilometers underscore per underscore mile. Okay, this is better than this one. Okay, here you can see this is a long name. Okay, compared to this one, this is very short. Compared to this one is very shorter name. Okay, you can follow only in short form. You can understand that name. Okay, that type of name you can declare. Okay. And here, do not use the names that are similar to each. Okay, do not use names that are similar to each. The compiler does not know that you may have mistyped one name for another. Okay, you can't give the names, those names are similar names. When you can give the similar to each other, okay, then the compiler does not know that you may have mistyped one name for another. Okay, in particular, avoid names that differ only in the use of lowercase and uppercase, okay, are different or differ by the presence or absence of an underscore. You can see here large and large, or x underscore code and x code. Okay, like that, a large and large x underscore code and code x code. Okay, here you can see do not use the name that are similar to each other. Okay, the compiler does not know that you may have mistyped one name for another. Okay, and then that's why you can use different types of names. Only similar names you can't use repeatedly. Okay, those are not similar. Those you can use. Here you can see all variables in C program must be declared before they can be used in the program. You can see here in basic structure of C, first you can mention the documentation section, then after preprocessor directive, then after global declaration, then after constant variable declaration, then after main function, then after opening braces. After opening curly braces, you can mention their variable declaration. Okay, that is called a variable declaration part. And then after executable part, on that executable part, what are the statements are there? Those statements we can execute. Okay, and then after any sub programs are there, those sub programs you can write down. Then after, okay, and then after closing braces, curly braces. Okay, closed. Okay, all variables in a C program must be declared before they can be used in the program. Okay, every variable stored in the computer's memory has a name, a value, and a type. Okay, every variable stored in the computer's memory has a name, a value, and a type. These all are stored in a computer memory. Okay, a variable name in C is any valid identifier. A variable name in C is any valid identifier. An identifier is a series of characters consist of letters, digits, and underscores. Okay, identifiers cannot start with a digit. Identifiers cannot start with a digit. Okay, identifiers can be any length. However, only the first 31 characters are significant. The first 31 characters are significant, and C is a case sensitive. And C is a case sensitive. Okay. Okay. Here, all the variables in C program must be declared before they can be used in the program. Nothing but okay, when you can use those variable names in program, okay, it gives the error. Okay, before you can compile that, must and should you can declare that before you can use that variable in a program in other statements in the other lines. You can use that program in program that what is the variable is there, that variable you can use any other place in that program. Must and should you can declare that one, that before that. Okay, next. And here, what are the variable names are there? Those variable names start with the letter only. Okay, and after letter you can use a digit and underscore symbol also. And some of the variable names start with underscore symbol also. But you can't start with the digits. You can't start with the digits as a variable name. Okay, you can start with variable name digit. That is not a meaningful. That is not a variable. Okay, when you can use starting of that variable. Okay, name start with the word letter or underscore symbol, then that is a variable. Okay, otherwise that is not a variable. Okay, C is case sensitive, nothing but there capital letters are there, you can use capital only, and small letters are there, you can use small letters only. Okay, in the place of capital letters you can write down small letters, and in the place of small letters capital. Okay, that is the error, that gives the error. Okay. Okay, here variable declaration and data types you can see here. Okay, a data type. Okay, a data type specifies a set of values. A data type specifies a set of values and a set of operations on those values. A set of operations on those values. So data type nothing but just there are different types of data types are there. Basic data type, derived data type, and user defined data types are there. Okay, data types nothing but what specifies a set of values and a set of operations on those values. Okay, that is called a data type. The data type of every program variable must be specified in the declaration statement. What are the data types are there? Those data types of every program variable must be specified in the declaration statement only. You can declare those all. Okay, next here you can see types tell the CPU how to interpret the zeros and ones in the memory cells. Okay, and where any given variable is stored. For example, an integer 10863240 is stored as in this way only. Okay, if we read it as a floating point number, we get a 6.0. We get a 6.0. Okay, you can see here what is the data type. Data type nothing but what set of specifies a set of values and a set of operations on those values. Okay, and the type of variable, the type of variable is there. The type of variable of every program variable must be specified in the declaration statement only. Those variables are there, those all are declared in a declaration stage only. Okay, and types tell the CPU how to interpret the zeros and ones in the memory cell. Okay, where any given variable is stored, okay, then those are stored in the following manner. Okay, and if we read it as a floating point a number, we get a 6.0 question mark. Types help the computer and the programmer keep things straight. Okay. Next here you can see basic data type. Basic data types you can see are integer data type, integer number, next whole number. Okay, in the range, whole number in the range minus 3000, 32,767 to okay 32,767. Okay, 767. Okay, next here character nothing but you can see single character. Okay, character must be enclosed by single quotation mark within the program. Okay, next what are the single quotation mark? C and single quotation mark is there. Okay, though, like this one example you can see here. Okay, here you can see the example. Okay, well, this is example. Okay. This is the example for character single quotation mark. Okay, next double nothing but numbers with fractional parts, real numbers. Okay, those are called real numbers in program. Write with decimal point. Okay, example is 123.0 or scientific notation. Okay, example is 1.23E2 or 1.23E3. Okay, we will see more types later. Okay, declaring variable. So you can see here int month. Okay, month is 1 to 12 now, 1 to 12. That's why. Okay, we can take the month. Can hold integer data like 6, 12. Okay, minus what is that one? Minus 17, 0, 0, 0, like that. That is in that format only stored that integer variable. Okay, in memory location. Next, double pi nothing but can hold that can hold a floating point representation of numbers like 3.14159 and 2.71828. Okay, like that. Okay, next character initial is a variable name can hold a single character like I, K, at the rate of. Okay, those are enclosed with a single quotation mark. Those are called a character. Double nothing but 3.14159. Okay, these types of values are there. Okay, can hold floating point representation of numbers. Okay, like this one. And integer nothing but can hold integer data like 6, 12. Okay, those types of data we can hold by using that one. Okay. Okay, ma'am. And you can see here. Okay. And next one, executable statement. Okay, executable statement, nothing but executable statements follows the data declaration in a function. Okay, how data is declared. Okay, okay, executable statements, nothing but follows the data declaration in a function. Okay, okay, they are the C program statements used to write or code the algorithms. Okay, C compiler translates these statements to machine code. Okay, statements to machine code. Okay, then the computer executes these when we run the program. Okay, otherwise we can't run the program. Okay, executable statements follows the data declaration in a function. Okay, they are the C program statements used to write or code the algorithm. Okay, C compiler translates these statements to machine code. Okay, then the computer executes these when we run the program. Okay, easily. Otherwise, we can't run the program. Otherwise, we can't run the program. Okay, next one you can see. Okay, assignment statement. Assignment statement, nothing but most common executable statement is the assign statement. Okay, assign statement we use commonly. We can we can use commonly. Okay, next the most common executable statement is the assignment statement used to assign a value to a variable. Used to used to assign a value to used to assign a value to variable. Okay, that purpose we are using assignment statement. Okay, the next you can see what is that one general format of variable. That variable is equal to expression. Variable is equal to expression. This is equal sign is called assignment operator. This is equal sign is called assignment operator. Here computer first evaluates the expression to determine its value. Okay, the value to be here the value to be assigned is written on the right hand of the assignment operator. Okay, here you can see left side you can mention the variable name, and right side you can mention the variable value. Right side you can mention the variable value. Okay, next you can see here. Okay, uh, here a variable getting the value is a variable getting the value is on the left hand side. A variable getting the value is a left hand side. And note that the statement is terminated by the semicolon. Okay, end of that statement. Each and every line in C program must and should end with the semicolons. Okay, there was no semicolons. Okay, the compiler can identify that is not end of that program. That is not end of that program. Okay, okay, ma'am. Next 20. Okay, next you can see here next one. Okay, here expression may be a single variable or constant or some combinations. An arithmetic expression you can see here kilometers is equal to 1.609 into miles. 60 into miles are there. Okay, next. Okay, next here you can see. Here you can see variable kilometers is also assigned the value of 1.609 miles. Here asterisk symbol means multiplying in C. Asterisk symbol is there multiplying with C. The current, what is that? The current, just wait. I can, okay, just a moment, wait. Okay, and here you can see the current value of KMS is overwritten by the new value. Okay, the variable miles must be given a value before the assignment statement. This is true for any assignment statement involving variables. So you can see here assignment nothing but one value assigned to a variable. That purpose we are using a assignment statement. Okay, there was no assignment statement. We can't assign any value to a particular variable. Okay, that is the importance of assignment operator. Okay, the next. Okay, ma'am. The next. You can see here the is equal sign is rather odd. Okay, in maths, the is equal to means two things are equal. Two things are equal. Okay, the developer of C were cruel, wicked friends and who just wanted to conf- confuse poor ICOSCIS students. Again, see the is equal sign means takes the value of takes the value of. Okay, and next then after it is the assignment operator. It is the assignment operator x is equal to y means x takes the value of y. X takes the value of y or x is assigned the value of y. You can call that x is assigned the value of y. X is equal to y means x takes the value of y and x is or x is assigned the value of y. Here is equal to sign nothing but what are the values are there, those values are assigned, those values are assigned. Okay, okay, next. Sum is equal to x plus y. Okay, sum takes the value of x plus y. Here sum takes the value of x plus y. Next, kids is equal to kids plus 1. Here kids get the value of the current value of kids plus 1. If kids was 5, its new value will be 6. Okay, kids value is 5. Okay, next 5 plus 1 nothing but 6. Okay, hypotenuse nothing but square of side 1 into side 1 plus side 2 into side 2 nothing but side square into side square into side square. Okay, that purpose you can write down side 1 into side 1 nothing but side 1 square and side 2 into side 2 side 2 square. Okay, next. Next, you can see a square root is a C function for calculating square. The SQRT nothing but here square root. Okay, SQRT nothing but square root. That square root is a function to square calculate the square root. Okay. Next, assignment statement can be quite complex. Okay, you can see here. Okay, here note that x plus y is equal to some is invalid. Why? Okay, this one is invalid or valid. Okay, this one is invalid. Okay, here assignment statement from variable is called expression. Left side you can mention their variable name and right side you can mention their expression. Okay, next there you can see. Okay, next example x is equal to y plus z plus 2.0. Okay, here the variable before the assignment operator is assigned the value of the expression after it. Okay, the previous value of a variable is destroyed. The expression can be a variable, a constant, or a combination of these connected by appropriate operators. Okay, like that. Hmm. Uh, Next, initializing a variable. Initializing a variable, nothing but how we can initialize a variable. Initialization means giving something a value for the first time. Okay, anyway, which changes the value of a variable is a potential way of initializing. Yeah, okay. Okay, next here anyway, which changes the value of a variable is a potential way of initializing. You can see assign an initial value in a declaration. Okay, int I is equal to 7. Int I is equal to 7. Here assigning a value by an assignment statement. This one is assignment statement. Count is equal to 0. Count is equal to 0 semicolon. Next, assign a value by reading. Scanf of a percentile f, okay, comma, ampersand miles, that is called miles is you can declare. Okay, next syntax for that, you can see here syntax display for the return statement, syntax return expression. Okay, next example return 0. Okay, here the return statement transfers control from a function back to the activator of a function. Okay, next for function main, control is transferred back to the operating system. Okay, the value of expression is returned as the result of the function execution. Okay, next, okay, next here initialization, how we can initialize a variable, data type, variable name is equal to value. Data type, variable name is equal to value. Data type space variable name is equal to value. This is the what is that one? Initialization of a variable. Next assignment statement nothing but x is equal to y plus z plus 2.0. Okay, this is the expression and left side always you can mention there. Okay, a variable name and right side always we can mention expression. Okay, next, next you can see here. Okay, here x plus y is equal to some. This is invalid. Y means left side always you can mention the variable name and right side always. Okay, you can mention expression. Okay. Next here, this is assignment operator. You can say assignment statement. Assignment statement nothing but just you can mention there the what is that one left side you can mention variable and is equal sign. Then after expression end of that semicolons are there. Then that is called assignment statement. Okay. And here use to assign a value to a variable. Okay, general format variable is equal to expression. Okay, the value to be assigned is written on the right hand of the assignment operator. operator. The variable getting the value is on the left side, and there and right side, what are the expressions are there, those expressions in right side. Okay. Okay, and next here you can see assignment statement. Okay, x is equal to y plus z plus 2.0, and here these are the initializing variable. Initializing variable syntax nothing but here data type, variable name. Okay, and what is that one is equal to the value. Okay, next here data type space variable name is equal to value. Here this one is the variable name is equal to value, and this is the reading value, assigning a value by reading. You can see here scanf percentile, 1f is equal to mile. Okay, next. Okay, and this is syntax to display for return statements. Return statement the syntax is this one. Okay, and we can return any expressions or the return expression, otherwise return zero you can mention there. Okay, here the return statement transfer control from a function back to the activator of the function. For function main, controls is transferred back to the operating system. The value of expression is returned as the result of the function execution. Okay, today class is over. Okay, this is the second class of the basics. Okay, ma. All right.